Alright, ladies. Looks like we didn't got rugged. I mean, it's not 100%. It's like 75%. But let's count the red flags as of January 17th, 2023. The site is the site is just gone. Like, I don't know why he just won't say. I don't know why they just won't just disappear. Even though they technically did. Now, word on the street in a telegram, which we're going to go to as well, people are saying that he's in the hospital. What I'm trying to figure out is, if he's in the hospital, there's no second in command that can run the show, because somebody can argue. And if we're not rugged, I'll delete the video. But I'm just, what would you say? What would you think? And because I made videos about this project, I'm going to make a video about the good and the bad. Now, as I told you guys before, I no longer dump $5,000 in projects, $2,000 in projects, not at one time. If you see me put that much in a project, it's going to be over the course of a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Why? Because all last year, which you can see on my channel, I was going in heavy to my financial, investment appetite. I was going in, heavy. 5,000 is heavy for me. And I did that on multiple projects, man. And people were rugging left and right. So I said, you know what? In 2023, I'm not doing that anymore. So what do you see me do? I put $100 in every 2 days. I might put $500 in at the end of a week, but I'm not putting in 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 all at one time. We just saw people do that with Alpha Capital. I don't care if Elon Musk said, hey, this is my project. This is my DeFi project. I'm still not doing it. I don't care if Forex Make a Drip Part 2. I am not putting a large amount of money in any project at one time, unless it's something that's been out for years. One of these low risk projects, and even some of those are having issues right now. So yeah, man. So allegedly Brandon is in the hospital, but they could have. What's spooky? Let's go to the Telegram, because I'm gonna show you. Because somebody can say, well, they shut down the site because if he's in the hospital, he can't operate it, and that leaves the site vulnerable to hackers because he's not there to defend it. Blah 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 blah. I mean, that's why people have teams. I thought they had a team, but maybe they don't. I don't know. But let's look at this. So we do have some mods in the Telegram communicating. Hi all, Discord has been completely muted. So Discord is muted. The reason why this is important is because Discord wasn't muted a few hours ago. Even an hour. How do I know? Because this guy was in the Discord. Discord was not muted. So first the site went down. That's number one. Then the Telegram gets muted, as you guys can see. That's number 2. Then the Discord gets muted. That's number 3. And not only is Brandon not communicating, the top mods who were in here, like speaking on his behalf, those guys aren't communicating. The only guy that's communicating is this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I can, however, post here for now. No updates regarding the site or anything. We did get a short message from Brandon saying he was in the hospital or something. If he really is, hopefully he's okay. And that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully he's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, because the only part that doesn't feel like he didn't rug is he should have just rugged. Like, unless somebody might say, oh, dummy, this means they just rugged. Like, that could be. That could be, man. Like, but, it's one of those situations where you don't want to fully count it out. But as of right now, this looked like a rug. This is like a rug. This is like they just gonna blow the smoke for 24 hours. For me, it's 8:25 p.m. So by tomorrow, you're just not gonna hear nothing, and that sucks. But you wanna know what's real sad, and this is embarrassing, and this is crazy. And I know there's YouTubers who gonna point this in their video, guaranteed. There's a 100%. Watch this. Just watch a YouTuber say this in their video. But I'm gonna say it anyway, just because I don't care. The project that looked the sleaziest is the one that's still out, which is Yield Robot. Yield Robot you don't really hear from their devs as much, and it doesn't look as professional as, you know, circulate money or um now Manny's project is still going, but you know that makes sense because he's been doing good work in a DeFi space even before he made his project, even just with his community and his marketing business. So that, people didn't expect him to rug. The worst case scenario for him is it just didn't work out, and that's prosperitygemventures, I believe that's the name. But the only other project is doing something is Yield Robot, and Yield Robot, I like that project, but they're giving 30%. And usually when projects do stuff like that, just like last year, Swapnex was a big earner in the DeFi space. People made a lot of money with Swapnex. Allegedly, they were doing crypto arbitrage. Allegedly. It's just funny when the project, when the COTPS went down, they went down. And they say they were arbitraging through them and some other crap. But Swapnex, and then there was another MetaFi Yielders. They had a guy, you can actually see his face, and they went down. But it's crazy, man. So we'll see. I mean, but with Swapnex, they did something like they were giving people, no, I think it was MetaFi Yielders. They were allowing people to invest $10,000 and still get the 3.5 to 4.5%. And that ran for like 2 to 3 weeks. And people were saying, up there about the rug. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. This seems, blah, 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 blah. Now, at this time, I didn't have any money in it, so I kind of didn't care. But I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. And then a little bit later, they rugged. So even though Yield Robot hasn't rugged, that 30% is mighty attractive. I'm not going to count them out. But usually projects, before they rug, they do some real big like opportunity. And then they get a lot more capital, and then they rug. You know what I'm saying? Because these projects do get backdoor access. So this is spooky. Let me see if there's anything else written. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, man. So there's a chance we probably got rugged. Again, I put about 1,600 in. But for me, it doesn't even feel like it because I was putting like $200 in every other day. So it wasn't $1,600 out of my pocket at one time. But this is the space we play in. I'm not looking forward to any regulation that's going to make it hard to do this. I'm not looking forward to any centralization that's going to make it hard to do this. But something does got to give, and mainly that's going to be on the part of the content creators, possibly. You know what I'm saying? And that's only going to go so far because what these guys will do is they'll just go for smaller creators. They'll just, instead of one guy with 5,000 subscribers, they'll just get 5 guys with 1,000 subscribers. And all them guys ain't going to say no. So, as of right now, I'm coming to you guys live. I don't like making videos this late. And I knew about this Telegram going cold like 6 hours ago. I just figured they'll come back. Because they had a DDoS attack before and they came back. So I'm like, they're probably just fixing the site, blah, 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 blah. But you guys know, and I learned this last year real hard, is nowadays devs don't really have to say they're going to rug. They can just say they got exploited, and there's absolutely nothing you can barely rebut that. You can barely rebuke. You can. There's no rebuttal. I mean, you can come up with one, but how you gonna prove that they didn't get exploited? That's like one of them terms where on the chessboard it's real hard to counter. Like we got exploited. Like what do you say? They can say they are exploited while rugging the project. It's like not really much you can do, man. So let's hope that these guys come back. But I'm gonna just count this as a rug. And if they come back, then I'm gonna take the video down. If they don't, then as of right now, 8:30 p.m., January 17th, RelyFund has rug. Y'all tell me why. Would you think this rug? So people don't say, oh, he's funding his own bag. The website is down. The Discord is private. The Telegram is private. Allegedly, the dev is in the hospital. The dev's supposed to dox himself live. He didn't do that. The second AMA with James Pelton, he backed out of that one. So it's just so many red flags. It's nuts. And just for that, even if they do come back, I'm not putting any more money in. Even if they do come back, if they come back, I'm not putting no more money in. So that's all we got, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the like button. And subscribe to that bell. This is Icy. And I'll see you guys on the next video.